Thanks for watching The 9.
After losing 4 family members and a beloved family friend all in 1 year, a local mother and former broadcaster set out to write a book to help others who have experienced loss. Author Jamie DeKelaita joins us live via Skype to tell us all about it. Jamie, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Good to see you.
Hi, good to hear from you. I hope that I'm just getting a bad connection. I hope people at home can hear you better because this is so important. I want to make sure that we can get all the good information. First of all, tell us about the book.
Well, I found that during that year where so many loved ones passed, that was the first time I had experienced grief with a child old enough to know what grief was and old enough to know what was going on. And I just found that my words hadn't just helped friends and adults, but I was able to help her. And I thought, how do I get that to everyone? Because everyone will face it at some point. And I really wanted it to go to everyone who needed it. The words I had to say seemed to comfort everybody that I tried to help. And it helped my children immensely to this day. We still pull it out. They still think about it. Those are the words I still use with them. And it comforted me, too. So I thought, how do I get it to everybody? I need to get it out there. And I decided to write a book.
And Jamie, how did you know the right words to use? Where did you find the right words? And is it a book that you sit and read together with a child, or you kind of, I know it's described as something you kind of have in your back pocket, so to speak, and have it, it's there when you need it?
Right. Alan, when I hear from people who have bought it, I tell them the stories, and he says, it's like something you didn't know you needed really bad until you have it. And then you have it always because it's a book, and that's another reason I chose that route. The words I came up with were in my head, and that's the best way I can describe it. It's a feeling I've always had in my heart. It's the words that came out when I sat down to write it. And it actually, I wrote it quite quickly because it just, 4 times that year, 5 times, I had gone over the same type of words of comfort with friends or family and my kids. And so it really is something you can keep pulling back out whenever someone needs the comfort. I just heard of a little girl who lost her dad. I try not to tell those stories because that hits me. But her mom said she carries the book around everywhere with her now, and that it's brought her a lot of comfort, and that means the world to me. And that's why I wrote it.
Is there one? Yeah, I can understand. Is there one particular sentence or one particular phrase or something that you can give us right now to help us maybe get through a rough day if somebody's having a bad day today?
Yeah, I think right now it's really hard, and I was thinking of that today, and I thought even right now, it doesn't just deal with losing people. I think there's a lot of talk of people dying, and kids are hearing it, and it was written intentionally to not just give comfort, but hope. And so in the ending, you'll see there's a good quote, it's my quote, but there's a good saying that reminds you to be kind here today. And that's what you can do to feel better. And you make other people's lives better by doing so. And we all need that more than anything.
Yeah, and it doesn't cost a thing, right, to be kind to others. Jamie, I want you to give out the website because that's where you get the book. And your last name is a little bit complicated, so we want to make sure we get the spelling right. And by the way, shout out, Jamie used to work at FOX2 many years ago. We used to sit by each other in the newsroom. And, of course, your husband, Alan, is a treasured member of our behind-the-scenes team, a director at FOX2. I know, and we appreciate him, I got to tell you. So it's too. Jamie DeKelaita, whatsnext.com. I know. I bet you do.
Yep. He set me up with all of this. I'm thankful. Yep, it is
very good. Well,
and I'm sorry. I would welcome anybody to come on. There's a blog, too, where you can share about your loved ones, and also any organizations that think that children or adults at grieving centers would benefit from having the book, I'd love to speak to. My contact information is on the website.
Well, a thoughtful project, and so kind of you to share it with so many. Share your personal words of comfort with the world. So, Jamie, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Up next, we're going back in the kitchen with Tantoros.